You ever notice how some people walk into a room and you genuinely cannot guess their age? Like, they could be 35, could be 55, could be 70 with a playlist better than yours. And it's not even about wrinkles, because we've all seen people with perfect skin who somehow look tired, heavy, stressed out by life. And then there are those people who look alive. That's the word. Alive. Their eyes still shine. Their laugh still sounds real. Their energy feels light. Even the way they react to small things feels fresh. And today, we're talking about why that happens. Not the fake social media version. Not drink more water and buy this cream. No. We're going deeper, because according to Carl Jung, the human face slowly becomes a reflection of the inner life. Meaning, the way you think, the emotions you carry, the bitterness you hold on to, the joy you allow yourself to feel, all of it eventually shows up on your body. And honestly, some people age fast because life hardens them. Others somehow stay young because something inside them never closed. And if people keep telling you, you don't look your age, there may be a deeper reason for that. So grab your tea, your coffee, your late-night snack, whatever you got, and let's talk about the 6 real reasons you still look younger than your age, because this goes way beyond genetics. 1. You didn't let life make you bitter. This one is huge, and deep down, I think people can feel this instantly. You know what ages people fast? Constant anger, resentment, always replaying old pain, always fighting invisible battles in their head. You've probably seen it before. Someone could be young physically, but emotionally they already feel exhausted, like life drained the color out of them. And listen, this is not judgment. Life hurts everybody. Everybody. Some people were betrayed, some lost relationships, some lost years, some lost confidence, some lost themselves for a while. But there are certain people who go through pain and still somehow remain soft. Not weak, soft. That's different. They still laugh loudly, still trust people carefully, still enjoy little things. And that softness keeps them young, because bitterness changes the face. It tightens the jaw, hardens the eyes, makes the body constantly tense. You ever meet somebody and within 2 seconds you can feel they're angry at the world? You're like, whoa, who hurt you and why are we involved? Everybody starts laughing, but seriously. Negative emotional energy sits in the body for years. Meanwhile, some people process pain, cry, heal, forgive, move forward, and their energy stays lighter. That lightness shows physically. That's why some older people still have this playful glow around them. They never fully abandon joy. And honestly, joy is youthful, not fake happiness, real joy. The kind where you can still dance in your kitchen for no reason. The kind where you still get excited over food arriving. The kind where you still send voice notes laughing halfway through. That energy matters more than people realize. And I know somebody watching this right now needed to hear this. Protect your softness. This world tries very hard to turn people cold. Don't let it. 2. Your mind never stopped being curious. Okay, this one is so true. Have you noticed curious people always seem younger? Always. They ask questions. They explore things. They laugh easily. They learn random stuff at 2 a.m. They still get fascinated by life. Meanwhile, the fastest way to become old mentally is to think you already know everything. That energy gets stiff, rigid, predictable, but curious people stay mentally flexible, and flexibility is youth. You know that person who randomly says, "Let's go somewhere new," or "Teach me how that works," or "I've never tried that before." That person usually feels younger than everybody else in the room, because, psychologically, curiosity keeps the brain emotionally active. You're still engaging with life instead of just surviving it. And honestly, Some people become emotionally old at 25. Not physically, emotionally. They stop dreaming, stop exploring, stop laughing deeply, stop being surprised. Everything becomes routine. Wake up, stress, repeat. But youthful people still notice life. Even little things. A beautiful sky, a funny dog walking weirdly, a random conversation with a stranger. They still feel connected to the world, and Jung believed that losing connection with the deeper self creates inner deadness. That deadness eventually shows up outwardly. But curiosity keeps the soul moving. That's why some people look young even with grey hair. Their spirit is still awake. And honestly, I love people like that. You can feel the life in them. Those people are fun to be around. They make ordinary moments feel alive, and YouTube needs more of that energy, honestly. Not everybody trying to act perfect, just real humans enjoying being alive. 3. You don't carry fake energy. This one is powerful, because pretending is exhausting. Seriously. Trying to impress everybody. Trying to act richer than you are, cooler than you are, harder than you are. That pressure drains people. You can literally see it. But authentic people? They breathe differently. Their body relaxes more. They laugh naturally. They don't constantly monitor themselves. And that freedom keeps people youthful. You know what's funny? Some people look younger the moment they stop trying to look young, because desperation creates tension, but authenticity creates ease. And ease is attractive. You've probably met someone who wasn't even trying that hard, but everybody liked them anyway. Why? Because people relax around real energy, and realness has a youthful vibe to it. Children are authentic. They cry when sad, laugh when happy, ask weird questions confidently. Then adulthood teaches everybody to perform, and performance is tiring. That's why vacations suddenly make people look younger. They stop performing for a few days. They finally relax. And honestly, some of you watching this look younger because deep down, you stopped caring about proving yourself. That peace changed your face. That freedom changed your energy. You stopped competing with everybody, and suddenly your whole aura softened. That's powerful. Because inner peace is visible. People can literally see calmness. 4. You still know how to play. Okay, don't skip this one, because this might secretly be the biggest reason of all. Playfulness. You know what ages people fast? Taking everything seriously. Every conversation, every mistake, every opinion online. Some people wake up already stressed. Meanwhile, youthful people still know how to play. And no, not childish, playful. Big difference. They joke around, tease people lovingly, dance badly without shame, turn boring moments into funny moments. And honestly, that energy is magnetic. People love being around humans who make life feel lighter. And Jung talked about reconnecting with parts of ourselves buried by adulthood. One of those parts is spontaneity. Because society teaches people to become emotionally stiff. But the soul wants movement, laughter, creativity, connection. You know those people who laugh so hard they can't finish the story? Those people always feel younger, always, because laughter literally changes body chemistry. Stress leaves the body for a moment, the nervous system relaxes, and some people age slower simply because they allow themselves joy more often. That matters a lot. And can we be honest for a second? Some adults forgot how to have fun unless alcohol is involved. That's scary. Like, bro, what happened to your inner child? Why do you need special occasions to feel alive? Youthful people don't wait for permission to enjoy life. They create moments, even tiny ones, and those tiny moments keep the spirit awake. 5. You healed more than people realize. Now this one goes deep, because healing changes people physically. You know why? Because survival mode ages the body. Constant stress, constant fear, constant emotional chaos. The body keeps score. And people underestimate how much emotional pain affects appearance. Some people are not aging. They're carrying years of unprocessed stress. But healing creates softness in the nervous system. You breathe differently, sleep differently, react differently, and slowly. Your face changes too, not overnight, but gradually. Your eyes stop looking constantly tired. Your smile becomes more genuine. Your body relaxes, and people notice something different about you even if they can't explain it. You know those people who suddenly glow after leaving toxic environments? Exactly. Because peace restored something inside them. And maybe this is your sign too. Maybe you don't look younger because of luck. Maybe you look younger because you fought hard to heal. You chose peace. You chose growth. You chose yourself. And that emotional freedom is showing externally. That's not shallow. That's deep. And honestly, some people watching this survived things nobody knows about. Yet you still smile, still love people, still keep going. That strength mixed with softness creates a rare kind of beauty. And yes, people can see it. Even strangers can feel it. 6. Your soul never fully gave up this one. This is the deepest reason of all. Some people still look young because part of them never stopped believing in life. Not perfectly, not every day, but deep down, they still have hope. And hope is youthful. Hopelessness ages people fast. You can see it in posture, energy, voice. But hopeful people carry a certain lightness, even after disappointment, even after heartbreak. They still believe tomorrow could hold something beautiful. And honestly, that mindset changes everything. Because the body responds to inner meaning. Jung believed humans need purpose, something to move toward, something that keeps the soul alive. Without meaning, people emotionally shrink, but purpose creates energy. That's why some grandparents feel younger than stressed-out 23-year-olds. One person is spiritually alive, the other is emotionally burned out, and maybe your youthful energy comes from this. You still feel connected to something meaningful: love, faith, growth, creativity, family, dreams. Something inside you still says, my story isn't over yet. And that energy is powerful, because people who still believe in life radiate life. Simple as that. You know what's beautiful about all this? Looking younger is not always about appearance. Sometimes it's about presence, energy, spirit. Some people have smooth skin but exhausted souls. Others have wrinkles and glowing eyes. And honestly, I think glowing eyes win every single time, because at the end of the day, people remember energy more than perfection. They remember how alive you felt, how safe you felt, how warm you felt, how real you felt. So if people keep telling you that you look younger than your age, maybe it's not just genetics. Maybe your soul refused to become heavy. Maybe your heart stayed open. Maybe your curiosity survived. Maybe your joy survived. And in a world where so many people are emotionally tired, that is rare, very rare. So before you leave, I want to ask you something. Which one of these reasons felt the most personal to you? Was it healing, curiosity, peace, playfulness? Drop it in the comments. I really want to read your thoughts on this one. And if this video made you feel seen even a little bit, subscribe and join this community. Because around here, we're not just talking about psychology. We're talking about becoming more alive. And honestly, that might be the real secret to staying young.